Afternoon, everybody, or evening, good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you're at. Graz here from the GKBC. This is a video for a buddy read with Tad at Tad Reads Books and Stuff, whose channel will be linked in the description below. We decided to read, one of my 12-12-12 books, which is what this is. This is 12-12-12 book 7 for me, was a graphic novel, Saga, by Brian K Vaughn. This is actually number 53 in the list of the top 100 all time, which I know I've only given you numbers 199, so I'm kind of jumping ahead, but we did a buddy read. It's volume 1, the first 6 issues of Saga, and so that's what today's video is going to be about. I don't have likes and dislikes today. I'm just going to kind of wing it. I kind of just read it without the analytical eye, and I'm just going to talk about it. Saga. Oh, the artwork was just not very good. The writing didn't quite get me. I mean, I honestly don't know why I even read this. You know, it was so awful.
Lying?
Okay, I'm sorry, Lion Cat. He's right. It was awesome. It's so awesome that I had initially bought volume 1 on the Kindle, Comixology. But instead, later this year, I'm going to buy the deluxe edition with all the issues in it in a hardcover or whatever. It might be paperback. But I want to get the whole thing. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, because this was really good. It covers a lot of weird topics. Honestly, on one panel there was even a strap-on in the community of Sextillion, where you can pay for anything you want, including apparently a 6-year-old girl. So there was a lot of crazy stuff in this book, and the whole point is there are 2 warring species. I honestly can't remember what they're called right now. One has horns, one has wings. And they hate each other. But at some point, a girl from the wings fell in love with a guy from the horns, and they became a couple, and they had a baby who survived. And the governments of both now want to destroy them. They want the baby alive so they can study it, because it survived with both the blood, and neither one of them can understand how. But they want the parents eradicated. So they've got these freelancers who are basically bounty hunters chasing them. And the one is really cool. Her name is The Stalk. And she's basically like a big spider thing. And it's awesome. But as great as she's supposed to be, it's kind of funny because she's really not. She gets chased off by wild animals, like pigs and things in the forest. And then, excuse me, she, minor spoilers throughout this, or major spoilers, however you want to say it. I've only read the first 6 issues, so I can't give you much of the plot. But yeah, I mean, for as good as she is, I was actually shocked because she actually gets taken out really early. I keep hoping that maybe she's not dead, but who knows? With a hole like this in the middle of your torso, not many things live through that. And then there's another freelancer slash bounty hunter named The Will, and his companion is Lion Cat, who you kind of met a few minutes ago. And our cat Merlin stood in for Lion Cat. Um, but basically, anytime somebody lies to the will, the cat goes lying, and he knows, obviously, that they're not being truthful. It's a really good story. It really is. The artwork is actually fantastic. Some people might avoid this because on the cover of issue 1 is the girl with the wings, and she's breastfeeding her baby. And that might be a reason for somebody to move on, but you shouldn't. It's very good. There's emotions. And it's like, how long are these two going to survive? And then, you know, when the stalk finally catches up to them, because she does right before she's chased off by wild animals in the dark forest, she does this thing with her tongue that almost kills Marco, who is the guy with the horns, the dad. And it's really, and he can do magic. It's really weird. And then and like the spells that he does are bizarre. Like the thing that stops his wound was snow. Merlin's talking. He's trying to tell you that I'm lying again, but this time I'm being realistic. I'm being truthful. And then they're caught by these things in the forest. And the way that he gets this spell across is he tells his wife, the girl with the wings, Alana, I think her name is, just tell me something you've never told anybody. And she says, I'm kind of addicted to my own breast milk. And so he uses that to make his magic spell, and everything disappears. It's really cool. So it's and he's got this wicked sword that's a family heirloom that can like deflect laser or stun bolts and stuff. It's pretty cool. All in all, I guess Saga was very good at what it wants to do, and it deserves its place at number 53 in the top 100 of all time as of 2017. It was a fun buddy. It was fun. We didn't really talk too much about it, but I'm looking forward to seeing his video, Tad's video, which has already been released. I'm gonna give it, on my scale out of 10, I don't think it's a 4-star read on Goodreads, so I'm gonna say 7.75 is what I'm gonna give it. So that gives it about, you know, like 3.8 something. Not bad. The tagline in here says, a hit space opera about parenthood with an almost uniquely personal voice and vision. And that's what it does. It's worth following. I probably didn't do this as much justice as the storyteller that is Tad. But like I said, I just kind of read this one. I didn't keep notes. I didn't have likes and dislikes. I really do enjoy all the people that are hunting them, the parents. I mean, the one species is like people with TVs for heads. It's really wild. I kind of want to have some drugs that this guy was taking when he was coming up with these groups. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. And thanks for watching. This is 12-12-12, book 7. Have you read Saga? Have you read any of Brian K Vaughn's other comic book works like Paper Girls? If so, on Saga or the author, let me know what you thought. Did you like it? Do you not? I mean, let's start a conversation about it. But until tomorrow, keep flipping those pages.